Good evening.
Thank you.
Can you please tell me briefly about what is Seagate doing in Gitex 2024?
Absolutely. Well, as you know, that Seagate is an American firm which has been working since 1979, and it's a company which is mainly there into data storage and data management. With its cloud storages, with its hard drives, with its solid state drives and NVMe drives, we take the responsibility of protecting and storing the data of the world. Gitex has always been a premier exhibition for technology and the upcoming technologies, and Seagate has always been an example of scalable, responsive and innovative solutions. We all are into the world of cloud storage, we all are into the world of AI, which is artificial intelligence, and Seagate believes and has come up with products and services to ensure that the data is stored properly and in the most efficient way in the generative AI era. And during this Gitex, we are talking about our Mosaic platform. That's something that we launched in 2024 January during Intersec Dubai, and we launched a new platform with which we are talking about 30 terabyte, 40 terabyte and 50 terabyte per drives. Because what has happened over the period of time is that the data the demand of storing more data has increased tremendously. If you talk about IDCs and if you talk about Gartners, you will always understand that by 2030 they are projecting that about 297 zettabytes of data will be generated. But unfortunately, we don't have that amount of equipments to store that amount of data. So that has always propelled a requirement of having the storage system just to ensure that more data is stored in a very responsive way, in a very scalable and innovative way. And Seagate ensures that we does the same with our Mosaic platform. And that's the message that we are passing on to all our channel partners, to all our customers, to all our resellers, to all our technology alliance partners globally, that this is what Seagate brings on the table, which talks about areal density, and just to ensure that we can store more and more data into the hard drives.
How did Seagate implement the new AI techniques and technologies into the hardware that the users actually use?
Thanks for this question. It's a very important question actually, because what has happened over the period of time, previously we used to see, say if I talk about in the form of surveillance industry, if I'm just giving you one use case, one of the use cases that we are working on. If you talk about the surveillance industry, previously the camera manufacturers were only manufacturing cameras which were capturing the feed and storing on the storage data. But these days, you see those cameras are not only capturing the feed, but they are doing a lot of analytical actions through the cameras itself. They are doing facial recognition, they are doing temperature controls, they are linking those cameras feeds with the Ministry of Interior's websites just to ensure those guys are good guys and not bad guys. And if they are the bad guys, then the flagging is done immediately. All these data, all this information is generating more and more data. The size of the data is constantly increasing. As the pixel quality of the cameras are also increasing and the features of the cameras are also increasing, that is also increasing the nature of the data or the size of the data. So previously, a feed which would generate, say, a terabyte of data, now the same camera is generating about 4 terabytes of data. That's like a 400% jump. And as a result of which, it has been very imperative for storage vendors like us to come up with concepts or come up with technologies, innovative technologies, just to ensure that those data are stored properly. This Gitex is all about AI. In fact, the world right now is all about AI. AI has penetrated not only into the servers, not only into the storages, but also has trickled down into endpoints like your cell phone. Your cell phone these days can generate a lot of AI images. Those are very heavy in nature when it comes to the data. We take the responsibility of ensuring that those data are stored in our future protective environments like Mosaic.
So did the cloud storage trend or the technology itself affect the demand on the hardware?
Oh, in fact, what has happened is that cloud has definitely propelled, not affected, but propelled heavily on the demand of hard drives. Customers globally, in order to be more cost efficient, in order to be more responsive, in order to be more available to their customers, have ensured that their data not only stays on-prem, but also goes hybrid in nature, which means cloud comes into the picture. The moment you're talking about cloud, immediately we are also talking about network operation centers. Now, the more number of network operation centers you have, you need the storage systems, the storage devices to ensure that. That has propelled the demand of hard drives more than before. We see a huge influx of the demand of hard drives, and we see that this demand is definitely going to continue in the next 20-30 years, because data is not going down. You write a mail, you are generating a data. You take a picture, you are generating data. You text somebody, you are generating a data. So anything that you do, you are actually generating a data, and that data has to be stored. And you can only store those data just only until the time that it's cost efficient to you, it's effective to you, it's available to you, it's reliable to you, and it's scalable for your requirements. We ensure that we are providing all of that.
So let's talk a bit about the Saudi Arabian market. It's a big market with lots of opportunities. So does Seagate has plans to participate in this market?
Absolutely, yes. It's a massive country with fantastic people over there, great potential. The economy is growing on a regular basis. The companies are not only local in Saudi Arabia, the companies are global in Saudi Arabia. The world is coming to Saudi Arabia, and Saudi Arabia is embracing everybody with its open arms. That's a great story. Having said that, with larger than life projects like NEOM, larger than life projects like King Salman Park with New Murabba, a lot of things are happening. With Vision 2030, with Expo 2030, and I believe and I pray that even FIFA World Cup 2034 also happens over there in Saudi Arabia, so that I can just go there and I can watch. A lot of people said that Saudi Arabia will be the next Europe. I would say that Saudi Arabia will surpass Europe.
Yes.
With its potential, with its vision, it's going to be massive. By saying that, with all the developments, surveillance, data generation, cloud, IoT, which is Internet of Things, and most importantly, above all, artificial intelligence plays a massive role in all this. Technology walks hand in hand with growth.
Yes.
In an environment like this, Seagate, being a very scalable, responsive, and innovative company, always ensures that whenever we talk about progressive technology, generative technology, Seagate is aligned along with it. Last 2.5 years, we have reinstated our presence in Saudi Arabia. Our growth in Saudi Arabia year on year has been phenomenal. We just doubled our business over there, our numbers over there, our revenue over there. That's very great thing. But we also do believe that by 2034 we will reach out to different levels in Saudi Arabia because of the growth strategy over there, because of the open-mindedness of the people, because of the technological savvy people of Saudi Arabia. They want to be associated with technology, with progressive technology, with generative technology, and with the generative AI era. They want to be one step ahead of what the world is thinking. And Seagate believes in that particular thing. We do not only provide solutions for the surveillance industry, we also do provide solutions for the cloud industry with our exhaust drives and our mission critical drives and our SSD drives, Nitro drives. We provide solutions for the surveillance industry with our Skyhawk drives. We provide solutions for the NAS industry with our Ironwood drives. we provide solutions to the consumers with our external drives, the expansions as well as the one touch. We also do provide solutions to prosumers. That's a massive industry altogether. A lot of people these days, and that's a very interesting concept which has come up. When we were kids and we were asked what would you become when you grow old, we say that we would become an engineer or a doctor or a lawyer. These real things that we used to say. Right. These days, you ask people what you want to be, and they say we want to be a social media influencer. That's also a massive industry which has come up. So for the social media influencers who are the Instagram readers or the YouTube shotters or anybody who's there into social media, we also do have a solution for them, for the prosumers. We call it the professional consumers, the prosumers. We have a solution known as Lassi for them. So we are also catering to them. Then comes a massive industry, and Saudi Arabia is in the forefront of that, and that is something which is known as the gaming industry. With our Fire brand, we are providing our solutions to our gaming consumers, not only in the form of HDD, but also in the form of SSDs and NVMEs, just to ensure that they get a seamless performance when they are playing on their PlayStations or they're playing on their Xboxes. They get a very seamless and very cutting edge solution. Exactly. So that's what we have. So from a consumer base to a surveillance base to an enterprise based cloud and AI, we have got a total solution. Apart from that, Seagate also has a marvelous SAN solution, and which is a storage area network solution that we talk about. That's a massive storage that we are talking about. That's for consolidating the big data, and that is something which corporates, which organizations, which wants to consolidate their cloud storage, or they want to embrace AI and they want to embrace IoTs, would use the SAN storage that we provide to them. We not only have the HDD based storage over there, but we also do have flash storages and hybrid flash storages over there, just to ensure we have the entire gambit of solution, right from the consumers to the higher end of corporates. We have got all the bases covered.
But what is Seagate offering new to the consumers? I mean, of course, you had lots of competition in the Saudi Arabian market. So how are you getting ahead of the competition?
Obviously, yes. With our cutting edge technology, we are definitely there. We are very competitive on our pricing front. That's also something that we are providing to our customers. Our warranties are very important. That's also something we've got the basis covered for the customers. We have got warranties from 3 years to 5 years for the customers, just to have a peace of mind. But having said that, Seagate also does have something which is known as rescue services. So if the data is, if the hard drive crashes or God forbid anything happens to the hard drive, the data is still protected. We take the responsibility of rescuing the data and giving it back to the customers. That's a very cutting edge or a competitive edge that we have against competition in the market. And not only that, what also we provide to Saudi Arabia is that we are not only protecting the data of today, but we are also scaling up the data and ensuring that the data is protected 5 years, 10 years down the line as well.
But how can you tell me the mechanism of protecting the data on the hard drive? I mean, does it get uploaded to cloud?
No, it always stays on-prem. It always stays on-prem. We do have a cloud offering as well, but we are not offering it in Saudi Arabia as of now. Maybe very soon we might also come up with a cloud storage over there in Saudi Arabia, so that the customer also does get the option of saving the data on-prem, plus also uploading the data on cloud as well. So whenever they want, they can have a look at it. But as of now, we are not doing that. We are concentrating on the on-prem storage of data.
You have been celebrating your relationship with ASBIS for 32 years.
Yes.
Can you tell us the future plans you have with them?
Absolutely. So ASBIS has always been a great distributor, valuable distributor for us. Our relationship has been for the past 32 years with them, which is amazing. It's a long relationship that we have with them, and it's a growing relationship. What we see in Saudi Arabia with them is that penetrating into different markets. Different markets, I'm talking about different cities. Right now, they're present in, along with them, we are catering to the requirements of Jeddah and Riyadh and to some extent Oman. But now we have the plan in this particular year to even go to different cities, other cities as well. I'm talking about Taif, I'm talking about Tabuk, I'm talking about all other cities where we can penetrate and reach out to more customers along with ASBIS, because their distribution strength is amazing, it's immense, and they've got the reach, and with the right set of people. What I like about them is that they've got a very set product team, they've got a very set sales team, they've got a very set pre-sales team, and they've got a very set, very important RMA team as well, which if anything happens to the hard drive, they can do the replacement of that. So they have got a very set team, and with that, we would like to leverage that and take our business to the next possible level, so that it's mutually beneficial for both of us.
This was all the questions. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. It was the pleasure is all mine having a word with you. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.